So, I'm a little bit more professional today. I've got my webcam and I've got my microphone, so at least I'm trying. The DSLR is still it doesn't want to join this party, this antiquing, thrifting thing that we're doing, I guess. This is the thing I'm most excited about that I bought. I hope you're as thrilled as I am when you see what it is. The first one is a Looney Tunes 8mm cartoon. Now, this is not just any episode of Looney Tunes. No, this is Haredevil Hare. This is a classic episode of Looney Tunes, and I have it now on 8mm home cartoon. 8mm reel. It's got a nice little picture of Bugs Bunny on the front, introducing the cartoon. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. The idea of holding the cartoon in my hand, I think it's incredible. There's not much to show on the inside. It's just plain cardboard. Apparently, baby bears worth including. That's fun. The other one is a little bit of a mystery to me. So this is Castle Color Movies, and the cartoon in question says it's called The Cold Penguin. Now, if you'll notice here, we have Woody Woodpecker on the front. So that would make me think that this is Chilly Willy. But I looked online and there are no episodes of Chilly Willy called The Cold Penguin. So I'm a little confused, and the reel doesn't really add much to help elucidate the mystery here because it is unlabeled. So, does it say here on the back? Movies for every occasion for 8mm and 16mm movie projectors. Castle Films offers the most diversified and up-to-date collection of entertaining motion pictures for birthdays, scout meetings, children's and adult parties, and for every special occasion. What adult parties? What do we show on Castle Films? So no, that didn't help clear anything up at all. Here's what we can assume. We know it's in color. We know that at least something from the studio that made Woody Woodpecker was involved, which again would indicate Chilly Willy. On the other hand, it could just be a travelogue about a penguin that's cold. Maybe it's not a cartoon at all. Who's to say? Maybe this is for one of the adult parties. But I don't know how we'll ever find out. I mean, unless, of course, I already had an 8mm projector that works. This is what can only be a cursed home movie that was with it when I bought it many years ago at this point. But because of this cursed video that I did watch, I know that this projector works. Now, I haven't used it in a while, and I have let it get pretty dusty, so I'm going to give it a quick little bath, get this wound back over to here so I can take it off the reel, and we're going to check this out and find out what the Cold Penguin is, eh? So this is the reel that attaches here, and it says on the front, so that goes here. There used to be a cover that went on this, and the cover had the instructions for how to wind it. So we will start with the Cold Penguin, because I am not messing up that Looney Tunes cartoon. Okay, I can't find the instructions, but someone has a picture of the part that I'm missing that has the winding instructions on it. Oh, I got it on backward. That cat is driving me up the wall. Didn't give myself enough give. Oh, that's what I should have been using. Whoops. Oh well. This I don't feel like is on because it's too loose. And the same with this one. No, see, now that one's on all the way. There. I don't know what changed, but now this one's on all the way. Yep, there it was. Got it. Okay. Do we try? We try. For about the next 50-60 minutes, I struggled so hard to get this stupid thing to play a video for me. Okay. Stay. Or don't. I had the film jump off of the sprockets every single time I hit play. I couldn't understand why. Nothing looked wrong. I have ascended to Dad home from a vacation trying to show people who don't care a video that he took. Oh man, what is going on? And it just kept jumping off and jumping off and jumping off. Sucks. I wonder if I should WD-40 this, because that keeps sticking, and I think that's part of the problem. Are you more grateful for the things that you didn't know that you needed to be grateful for? Like tapes that rewind by themselves? You may not believe this, but I'm actually having a lot of fun. Oh my god! Oh, it came off again. No! Until, of course, I read the instructions. You're not gonna believe this, but reading the instructions may have solved all of my problems. Look at that. It's Chilly Willy. Isn't that, I mean, look at how it's just a little bit off. But because it's playing right back at the right frame rate, you just see the line, but you don't see any issues. That's so cool. Now, I did do a little bit of research, and Castle Movies would sometimes cut down other cartoons and give them their own internal names. And so this actually is the very first Chilly Willy cartoon, which is called Chilly Willy. Interestingly, this is the only cartoon where Chilly Willy looks like this. The next one, which is called I'm Cold, Tex Avery came in and redesigned the character to the one that you're more familiar with. I don't know why they called it the Cold Penguin. Your guess is as good as mine. A couple other little things I didn't mention during this. The red that you might see here. This was in color at one point. Because Castle's a little bit of a cheaper distributor, the film has aged very poorly. Any film from this period would probably look like this. I actually saw a screening of Kingdom of the Spiders, and that print was about almost as red as this one is. And so I was actually shocked when I saw the original VHS of it that I now own, and it was like, oh, right, this movie's in color. So just a couple fun little things while we watch the projection of this on my door. And now I'm very happy. Me too, buddy. Me too. Wow, that was awesome. And I let the film run through. Shoot. But, that was Cold Penguin. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, after all that, am I gonna stick Haredevil Hare, one of the greatest Looney Tunes of all time, into this machine? We're doing it. There may be regrets. I don't care. I'm watching Bugs Bunny on my living room door on 8mm film. And you're coming with me. Alright. So about 2.5 feet of film. You go in, up, leave a loop, look for the feet, so we loop up, feed it in, bring back the feet, make another loop at the bottom, sprocket, and feed. Okay, we got a small problem. It's just a small one. Don't worry. But I did figure out what the centering does. The problem that we were having with Cold Penguin too was that the frame was split. So I thought it was centering the film horizontally, but it's centering the film vertically. Let's try that again. No, I apologize in advance. Obviously, while I was sitting there in the room, I had no way of knowing how blindingly white this was going to show up. And I just do not have the energy to record it again. I apologize. But if you don't know the cartoon by name, this is the very first cartoon that Marvin the Martian was in. Quick summary, Bugs Bunny is sent to the moon as the first animal in space or something. And then when he lands on the moon, Marvin the Martian shows up and he claims the moon in the name of Mars. They have their scuffles. Bug steals a bomb. The bomb doesn't go off. No earth-shattering kaboom. Until it does, and then they blow up the moon and are trapped in space, I guess. That's all, folks. Wow. feeling a lot of really, probably to most people, silly things right now. But that was amazing. Oh no, the heat from the lamp made the label come off. Probably, I mean, that glue is so old. I'll put a little dab of something on there and get it to stick. So if you were to ask me whether or not the purchase of these two 8mm reels was worth it, resounding yes. Without a doubt, two of my favorite things I have ever owned. I actually have some film trailers that a couple friends of mine got me for birthdays and Christmases. Those I have no way to project. Those are, you know, they're cinema reels, so I don't think I'll ever be able to play those, but who knows, maybe. But these I can play, and there was more of these at the antique market, and also just generally speaking, I'm gonna be on the lookout for more, because I don't know. Well, I already am very emotional about older cartoons. They're really special to me. That Kilroy was here reference in the in Haredevil Hare was something that teenage me was really amused by, because I liked understanding the references in Looney Tunes cartoons, even though I knew that like they were from a generation that I was not part of. I know what it is. Seeing them in the way that many people would have seen them, even just in a theater, when they originally aired. You know, maybe there would have been sound or color, but I think that's what it was, is why I just was really swept away in the grandeur of the whole thing. So that was cool. Thank you for sharing that experience with me, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. See ya.